time.
Hey,
And I said,
AG, how important is it for a guy like AJ Dillon to just stay, like we call it, stay? Hey, man, stay in your shoes. Be
Right.
the guy that you're meant to be. We drafted you for a reason. Like, how hard is it for those guys to be like, man, I see what Aaron Jones is doing out there. I want to be like Aaron Jones. Instead of being like, you know what? I have my own special, unique qualities. I have my own superpowers, and
Right.
I'm confident. I'm confident enough to know that that's going to be okay. That's going to be enough.
That can be a hard thing only when that player doesn't have the development around him. Maybe a coach is not talking to him, or a former or a current player, older player is saying, you know what, this is what I do, this is what I'm good at, and this is what you can do, to know what you're good at. And because that was a conversation I've had before when I remember a couple years with Najee and Tony, and then when I went down to Houston, and I got in '08, they drafted Steve Slayton out of West Virginia, and Najee and Tony, big backs, but obviously we did different things. We ran the ball differently. And Tony was more of a receiving running back than a runner. He could run the ball, but he was good on the screen. He was good in running routes. Najee, obviously, was just like me, just bigger. He could run the ball and obviously getting it downhill. And then fast forward to Steve Slayton, he was a little scat back. He was more of an Aaron Jones size. And I remember his rookie year, where he became a starter. I rotated with him, and I said, Steve, I know, offensive coordinator, I think at that time was Kyle Shanahan. I know they're going to want you at certain plays, pretty much take every snap, and that's great for you. I said, but remember, I am here. I'm the hammer. So when they got plays, when it's short yardage plays between the tackles, if we could signal each other. We know I could hear the play call before they throw it in there. So I could already look at you, get your attention on the sideline, like, hey, I'm coming in because it's 4th and 1 or it's 3rd and 2, and it's a power, it's a power or ISO right up the middle. Let me take that play. Because you're only, at Steve Slayton, maybe 195. I say, you don't want, I'm not saying to him, but you don't want that. Let me handle that. Let me beat the middle. I could deal with the D lineman. You stay on the outside because he had that speed and, that youthfulness, and he could, exploit this, the defense. So that, in itself is where you tell those younger players or somebody like AJ, hey, and he's opposite. Obviously, he's a big guy. He can take the pain. I say not the pain, but the hits. And so with him and Aaron Jones at backfield, just know and it looks like he has that confidence to know where his lane is and what he can do. He's not going to be the guy, getting split in the slot, running against the linebacker or the DB, but he's going to be that guy when it counts, picking up that first down, short yardage, or even a touchdown on the goal line. Just remember, I say, if anything, tell him to run behind his pass, because that's going to be his biggest advantage when he gets in, in the middle or on the goal line. Running behind his pass is going to be what gets him to win, game in and game out, pretty much.